Hey guys, it is Holy Basil back with a different type of video today. And earlier today I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw Zach Tellender posted a video reviewing the new Liver King movie on Netflix. So I paused the video, didn't watch it. I said, I want to watch this. And I watched it while I cooked and prepped for the week and folded clothes. And it was entertaining to say the least. If you want to watch the movie, then don't watch this video first. Watch it after, because I will have some plot spoilers in it. If you don't know who Liver King is, you've surely been living under a rock. He really took the world by storm a couple of years ago. Marketing genius.
Maple syrup. We're having leftover cow head. So don't say that I don't eat all the food that I show, because I either eat it or I give it to the dogs.
He's built like an absolute unit. So it starts off and just tells how Johnson came to be. It shows some of his childhood videos. You can tell he was interested in fitness from a young age, and how he becomes a marketing guru and pays this company to make his image. And he starts off a little awkward on social media, and he really embraces the wild, primal character that he is known for today of eating liver. And he claims that he has good intentions, and I think partially he does, but I believe ultimately it's rooted in money, because it seems like his supplement company was already doing good, but he wanted to take social media by storm. So everything's going good. He's growing like crazy, making these crazy videos where he's pulling cars and eating liver and wearing random animal heads, and he's hunting, and his family is involved, and he's got his shirt off, and he's doing all sorts of Tarzan-like activities. He claims that he started eating the way that he does, or really focusing on ancestral eating, because his kids were always sick, and they kind of glaze over that. I would like to know more about that, to wonder how true that is, saying that they had respiratory issues, but that's kind of interesting. Everything comes to a head when Derek from More Plates, More Dates makes a video exposing Liver King and some emails in which he is talking about the steroids that he's using.
Leaked emails, blood test results, and a full steroid cycle breakdown.
And up until this point, Liver King is adamantly denying any steroid allegations. And
The question has always been, do you take steroids? Do you take PEDs? The answer to that is no. And
saying it's all based on his 9 ancestral tenets, which are sleep, eat, move, shield, connect, cold, sun, fight, bond. I didn't look into each one of these, but just at first glance, some of these things are okay, and they're, they make sense. They're not bad. He's not promoting bad things per se. And after this, he makes this weird apology video, which kind of turns things around, saying that he's the victim, that he's insecure or has body image issues and pressures from people.
Primals, I'm making this video to apologize.
And that didn't seem the most heartfelt, and that didn't resonate with people, and he lost a lot of business. But at the same time, I feel like he got a lot more exposure, because what do they say? There is no bad publicity, there's only good publicity. I could be wrong. Then he goes into talking about how he's always kind of been a cheater, how when he was young he worked at GNC and would return the unused supplements that other people used for money and pocket that, and then he printed money, and then he made drugs in his apartment. Just some crazy stuff. And the video just kind of gets more wholesome. You could say that he still is a good person, he's a good family man, and that he cares about people's well-beings and supplements and wants people to be more natural from the earth, and that the steroids were not the main part of his image or persona, which I would disagree with, because they're the reason that he looks the way that he does. You got to give it to him. He's got a very charismatic attitude, and he sticks out in a crowd. He's going to get attention doing these things no matter what. So some of this feels a little forced and a little stretched, and he's making money off of this Netflix documentary somehow. So he's succeeding. He's not lacking for anything. Overall, I think that Liver King is a meme. The very fact that he calls his followers primals is indicative of deception. And maybe because I'm a little older, I wasn't deceived by him. Maybe if I was 16 years old, again, I would have been, tricked into thinking that he was natural and that maybe all of this liver was the reason that he looks the way he does, or the tenets, whatever it might be. But I've fallen for lots of fitness charlatans over the years. He just wasn't one of them. Ultimately, I wish the best for Liver King. I hope that he has a conviction about lying. That's the worst thing that he did do. And that his eyes open to the money that he made off of the susceptible people. But I can kind of see it from his point of view, because when I was younger and struggling, if he actually was insecure, I don't know if he was sincere about that, but when I was younger, I was always insecure in the way I looked, and that's what led me to using SARMs at the age of 21, and I used them for a couple years. And I remember the things that people would say when I was using them, and I always kept a secret, except for a few close friends that were doing the same thing. But they would make comments about how good I looked, and so I felt this expectation to keep using them, because I felt like if I didn't use them, then I wouldn't look good, that I wouldn't get the compliments, that my whole image would change. And I didn't have a YouTube channel then. I wasn't competing. I wasn't doing anything apart from recreational lifting weights. So I didn't have anything to gain. So if he has all of this to gain or lose, and it comes out in the light that he's not natural, then I get that. You feel exposed. I'm not excusing it. I just see his line of thinking. Now let this be a reminder for you too. If you did like Liver King, if you thought that he was natural, if you looked up to him in some way, shape, form, or fashion, but don't put all of your stock in one person. People will disappoint you. People are constantly falling off their pedestals each and every day. If you like this style video, then comment what I should react to next. Peace.